The concept of Magician Impossible came from my want and I suppose need to try and push magic forward. You know, I've been performing magic since I was like 11 years old. But the way that magic was presented when I was younger, you know, watching people, you know, getting inspired by them, was a little bit too old-fashioned. If I was to go out there and start performing the way I'd watched other performers perform, then I'd probably be ridiculed, especially by the friends in the area I grew up in. So I wanted to make it relevant for a start, you know, for people my own age. It had to be visual so that even without words, you know, you could understand what was happening. You know, it needed to be, I suppose, magic that you've never seen before. There's a lot of things in the show which I think people would have laughed at me when I first said the concept to them. Like, you know, people never believed that I'd be able to walk across the River Thames. I've been talking about that for the last 6 years. And, you know, 2011 was the year that we, you know, did the impossible. I think the biggest difference between Magician Impossible and any other magic show that's been out there is, first off, we've shown a story in what I do. You know, most of the time you watch a magic show, and there's some amazing shows out there, not taking anything away from them, but I don't feel you really get a sense of who the person is. You know, people want to follow someone or want to, you know, watch somebody who they can relate to. It doesn't matter if I'm performing for a celebrity or if I'm performing for a guy on the street or a little kid. It's all about bringing people together.
How you doing?
Good.
All right? I'm pretty good. I want to try something.
Cool.
Just think of a playing card.
Yeah.
You got one?
Got it.
Don't make it an easy one.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay? I think I know what it is. I've got a pack of cards. I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to turn around, turn one card over.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be your card.
Okay.
Just look at me again. Yeah. I've made my prediction. I can't change my mind now. The card I turned over is right there. Yeah? Name the card out loud.
3 of hearts. Dude, that's crazy.
I'm from Bradford, a small town, you know, quite humble beginnings, so I guess you'd say, and I managed to go from council estates to royal estates, and if I can do it, then literally anyone can. Getting Bradford in the show, for me, is very important. You know, I grew up there, and I'm extremely proud of my roots. There's so many people I know, you know, some celebrities, some people who just live in Bradford, who, when they get asked, where are you from, they say Leeds. You know, and I just think it's, you know, if you can't be proud of where you're from, then there's definitely something wrong, do you know what I mean?
Oh my goodness.
If I didn't put Bradford in there, I would be doing a disservice to all the people in Bradford who've kind of supported me along the ways before I managed to come to London, before I got to any of these parties, you know, before I got out of the estate, because without them I wouldn't be who I am today.
He used to go in for different things. They were judo and all this sort of thing, but magic, he stuck to magic. Played piano, we spent pounds and pounds for lessons for him. And then he said he wanted to go on organ, so that. And then we said, look, make your mind up, what do you want to do? So he said, I want to go into magic. So I said, well...
I said, right, magic, and
That's it.
I'll take you tomorrow.
You could have told us before we spent all that money.
I kind of forget that he's famous, really. You know, people say, oh, I bet you're right proud of him, aren't you? And I'm like, I am proud of him, but he's still my little kid, even though he's, you know, 29 years old nearly. He's still my little kid, and that's just how I see him, really.
My name's Johnny Farley. I'm a good friend of Magic Steve's, or Stephen, Magic Steve. Let me start again. I don't know what to call him.
I remember one time, first time we went to London, we went to Chili White's, and we got to London on £70 with us both, and we had to get a hotel room for the night. And I remember we got in there for free because he had the gig in there, and we had like £5 between us, and we were proper skin. And we were just sat there, and no one was coming over, no one was paying any attention. And Dynamo just said to me, just look after my bag, look after my stuff, I'll be back in half an hour. He went off, I was waiting there for an hour, and he came back with about £400 in a pint glass. It was amazing. So that's the sort of stuff he does.
He hadn't changed him at all, not really. He wears nicer clothes, got a nice watch, got a fancy car. Yeah, he brushes his teeth, Marcus, yeah.
The response I get, you know, when I go back to Bradford now is amazing. In fact, for years before the show came out, you know, Bradford's always had my back, but now, you know, I feel like I've got the whole city looking after me. And, you know, all I can say is there's no place like home. I wanted to take my magic all over the world, which fortunately I get to do that anyway because I get booked, you know, to fly out to Abu Dhabi and perform, you know, perform at parties in London, you know, perform at events in the States. And I really wanted to kind of show that in Magician Impossible. In episode 2, we got invited on a road trip to Austria, which sounded like a really good idea at the time.
Okay, friends, get in your car, drivers. Start your engines. Let's get this show on the road.
The whole thing about snowboarding is you take a big road trip from London to Austria. It's 120 cars, you know, the likes of Professor Green, Example, DJ IQ, Mr. Motivator.
How you doing, man?
I'm pretty good, guy.
I'm a big fan.
You got good taste,
There's a legend right here, yeah? Mr. Motivator. He used to wake me up in the morning, not like that. Yeah. I weigh like 8 stone, yeah? It's not a lot. This ceiling's quite low, but oh, it's taking the top off and everything. Yeah?
Okay, guy, I'm ready for you.
Just give me your hand, and I just want you to just lift me up. I don't weigh that much, so just lift me up. Watch the roof, obviously. So you can lift me, right? Make sure, do it again so we can see the feet off the ground. Right? Now look at me. Just lift me again.
Ah, good trick. Very good.
Let me try something.
Money.
Money, yeah.
Money. Money. Money.
So, choose one, 5 or 10.
I'm going to go for the 5.
All right, take it. Fold it in half. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
And then again. And fold like this. So we've got the 5 and the 10. Yeah? Hold out this hand. And just close your hand over them, yeah? Turn your hand over. I'm going to reach in and pull one out, so loosen your grip a little bit. I'll just reach in here. So if I take, yeah. Squeeze tight. So I'll take the 5, yeah? I got the 5, you got the 10. Hold it tight, yeah?
Yeah.
Watch. 1, 2, 3. Now I've got the 10. Take a look.
Very good. Can you make it into a 50?
I let my friend Jalera drive for a little bit because, you know, it's like, you're talking like, you know, it's a good 24 hours drive. And then I woke up, sirens flashing around the car. I slept with my hood over my face and I looked up and I'm like, wow, we're literally surrounded by cops. I'm like, what's going on here?
She must have changed lanes. I was asleep. I slept through a whole thing.
The front of the car is on the floor, on the road. I wasn't sure if I was dreaming or a nightmare because I got a call saying, well, we don't know what we're going to do, we might have to go back home because we've just blown the budget for the first part of the show. But as they say in Entourage, we worked it out. When I first got to Mayhofen in Austria, it wasn't what I expected at all. Literally, the streets were filled with people in costumes, like people with foghorns, like it was like stupidly loud. The thing I love about, travelling and performing in new places is that there's always new things in the places to potentially do magic with. Up on the Austrian mountains, I got the chance to work with snow. When I made the guy's ring disappear and appear in a snowball, it just came to me and it worked.
Oh my God!
That's impressive. You didn't play that handball.
Problem is, when you start getting people to build snowballs, it's only going to lead to one thing: crazy snowball fights. And there was a point where we had to we couldn't film anymore because we were getting pelted by snowballs. I think one of the actual sound box that the sound guy had on his shoulder got hit by a snowball and it was just obliterated. So when we were deciding which places to go and film, I had to say Miami. There's a beach, there's beautiful women in bikinis. Seems like the perfect place to make magic. Can I say that?
Nice to meet you, Tiffany.
When you've also got, the kind of the smaller side areas like Little Haiti and Little Havana, that kind of really show different culture out there, and with that, you get so many different types of people. So it's literally, every bit of Miami is different.
No way.
It doesn't matter if I'm performing on a council estate in Bradford or I'm performing on the streets of Miami. The way it brings people together, it kind of shows you that it's totally universal. It's the one art form that really can bring people together.
So what up? It's Dynamo, and we're on top of the Beacon Hotel here in beautiful Miami. I've been joined by the man, Reggie. What up?
That's
and
what
you got your peoples down as
yeah,
well, right?
I got some sexiness with me. We wanted to just see if it was really real. We wanted to see what everybody was talking about. Everybody keep talking about Dynamo. Everybody keep talking about the magic. Everybody keeps saying, oh shit, it's just out of control. So we want to witness it live in person.
We're going to do that right now.
You know what I mean?
Whether you're famous, whether you're just a kid in the street, whether, you're watching it on TV or up close and personal, everyone tends to have the same reaction.
Close your hand in a fist. From here. Watch. Open your hand. Turn your hand over. Turn your hand over. Look underneath your watch.
There's so many parties and good places to go and film. The beach is always full of people. It's kind of a win-win situation when you're out there.
That's not that's deep, man. That's deep.
Very good, very nice.
Let me try this. These cards are all different, right? Yeah? Happy with that? 2 of clubs. Hold your hand out, please. I'll take the 2 of clubs, I'll place it there. Just put your hand on top so it doesn't blow away. Yeah? Put your hand on top as well. Put your hand on the bottom. There's no way I can get back to a clubs now, is there? I'll take the next card, the 3 of diamonds. So 3 of diamonds, 2 of clubs. Everyone can see that? Yeah? On 3, watch. 1, 2, 3. Now I've got the 2 of clubs. Take a look.
Me. Usually, you know, I'll be on the street and I'll borrow someone's watch or their phone, you know, or I'll try use magic, you know, using something that they've got on them. Wow! But on the beach, if they're just wearing a bikini, they don't really have a purse, so there's no money. They don't really have their phone because they don't want it to get wet or covered in sand. Like, I think one of my favourite things was, you know, I noticed the girl, she had a tan line from where her watch had been, and it just seemed like the perfect thing to use. You know, I moved the girl's tan line up her arch.
Take the hat.
Okay,
No way is he doing this. What is he doing? The horns.
Hey, but he took it away from there? Oh, yeah. He moved her tan line.
Why did he do that?
Hollywood. I mean, what can I say? You know, it's the place where the stars are born. We had to go and film there. I think being out there, you really do get a sense of the Hollywood lifestyle. If you think of a celebrity, if you think of a superstar, you instantly think of Hollywood. It's a very crazy place. You know, there's so many eccentric buildings, like we were in Chateau Marmont with Natalie and Brulia.
How are you?
I'm very
You know, got to milk it, haven't you?
It's been a while.
It has, yeah.
The room we actually filmed in is covered in fake butterflies, all over the walls, all over the ceilings.
Do you think they'd notice if I took one of these?
You want to take a butterfly?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Natalie's written a song called Butterflies, so I knew that she, you know, kind of liked them. So I thought it'd be cool, you know, to take one of the butterflies from the wall and bring it to life.
Oh! Hello? Oh my god!
Thankfully, you know, she thought it was the most beautiful piece of magic she's ever seen.
That was beautiful. That was amazing. Oh.
I've always been a big fan of boxing as a sport. You know, it's the one sport that I think I do, you know, go out of my way to make sure I get to watch the fights. I met David Hay in a club a few years ago, and we just got on and we had a laugh, you know.
It's disgusting.
From then, you know, David used to invite me down to fights, ringside tickets, you know, which was very nice of him, and it was pretty awesome getting to see him going after his dreams. He's like one of the strongest people I've ever met. And I had a few ideas, you know, of kind of strength-related magic that I wanted to try out on him.
Just lift me again.
By rights, I should be able to toss him over a wall. Not like that. Strange.
I met Ian Brown at Adidas in the headquarters about, I'd say, a good 5 years ago now. Over the years, Ian's kind of almost become an uncle to me. You know, whenever he'd give me advice, you know, you could tell that he's lived through a lot of these things and he doesn't take no shit. When we got invited down to his studio to film for the show, I kind of had to use what was around me, and you know, he had obviously his drum kit in there, you know, his guitars. He's got so many fans all across the world, you know, who would love to spend, 10 minutes with him. So I wanted to do something that the fans would actually get to sneak peek into the mind of the man, the myth, the legend that is Ian Brown.
Just because I'm in love with the people doesn't make me a fool.
Are you doing that?
So when we was making Magician Impossible, we filmed with so many amazing people. And personally, I wanted to put all of it into the show. But we had to save some of it for this DVD. So here's some unseen footage of what happened when I met Alexis Jordan and her sister.
I'm here with the lovely Alexis Jordan and her sister Taylor, yeah? Two amazing singers right now, there's a lot of talent in the room.
Wow, yeah. But I heard that you had more talent. Like, you have crazy, weird, awesome talent.
I suppose I've got to try to live up to my name.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, let's see it.
You want to see right straight away?
Yeah, I want to see.
2 of diamonds, yeah?
Okay.
Just write your name on there.
My name?
Yeah.
Any way I want to?
Any way you want to, yeah.
Okay. All right, there you go.
Cool. And do you want to write yours as well?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Perfect. See that? So, Alexis and Taylor Jordan on one card.
Yeah.
Just hold your hand out. Put your hand on top. Put it right in the middle. So there's no way I can get to that card now, is there?
No.
I'm going to take the next card. Yeah, Jack of Spades. All right, Dynamo on this one.
Okay.
It's got Dynamo. Watch. I just spin it. Boom. Did you feel anything?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Turn that over.
Oh my gosh! How did you do that? Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. I can't even tell Mom. I don't know how you did it either. Plays with your mind.
You two are sisters, right?
Yes.
Who's the oldest? You're
I'm
the
the
oldest?
oldest.
And how much
I'm
younger?
17.
You're 17 and you're
19.
19, yeah? So you've kind of done a lot of things together, yeah? You've,
almost everything.
Did you go to the same school?
Well, not that much, yeah. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So, being sisters, you've probably got a really good connection, right? I want to just put that to the test.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Just stand up.
Okay. All right.
And I'm standing between you, yeah? If you stand here, you stand right here, yeah? What I'm going to do, I'm going to close my hand, yeah?
Okay.
I want you to look at my hand, yeah? When I close it into a fist, I want you to close your eyes. But I want you to be aware of, any sensations around you. So if you feel any taps or any touches, yeah?
Okay.
Cool. But don't say anything or don't open your eyes till I ask you.
Okay.
Right? I'll close. If you felt me tap you, just nod your head.
Oh my god!
Am I supposed to get my eyes closed?
That's all right. How many times did you feel it?
I think it was twice.
And whereabouts?
Right here.
Can you tell her what happened?
You just poked me like twice. Oh my gosh, I'm about to cry. It's weird.
I never actually touched you.
What? He never touched you. He touched me. I'm scared. That was awesome.
Look, you've got tears to your eyes. Look at this.
That was so crazy. He didn't even touch her. He didn't even touch her. He touched me. And he was nowhere near her. He was like near me. Oh my gosh. That freaks me out. Something touched me. Something touched me. I'm scared. It was nice meeting you. It was so cool.
Next time you're in England, we'll hang out and we'll see
Yeah.
more magic.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Just do me a favour. Name a card. Name a card really quick.
Name a card?
Yeah, not the 3 clubs, you had that before.
Okay, name a card. Ace of Spades.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to change your mind?
No, I'm good.
You can if you want to.
No, Ace of Spades.
Yeah?
Yes.
I'll do this really slowly. You could have named any card.
Yeah.
There's one card upside down.
Oh my gosh.
Turn that over.
No. Go away. Oh my gosh, you're killing me, dude.
Making Magician Impossible, you know, I kind of looked at, you know, people like David Copperfield, you know, David Blaine, you know, some of the greats of magic, you know, and looked at things that they're remembered for. Me and my friends always used to have problems getting into places. You know, I looked young for a start, and we were from Delfell Estate, which had a bit of a bad reputation. You know, we'd never get in at the parties, you know. One of the good things about magic, it actually opened up a lot of doors for me. Now when I go to places, the hardest part isn't getting in, it's actually getting out. It's actually leaving, because once I start performing, people never want me to leave. And when we was filming down at Rio's party, it actually became a problem. So I figured the only way I'm going to get out of here is if I somehow incorporate it into my performance.
You guys can see me, right? Yeah? You can all see me, yeah? Alright, watch this.
What the?
I don't know how he got through the window. I wish I could do that at a bank, I'll tell you. That's unbelievable.
For me, the best part about magic is the element of surprise. When I was in Miami, we was at the roof party. I met these group of guys and a few girls, you know, they were the life of the party and they were awesome. And I was just filming some cool stuff with them. And, you know, after a while they started to, like, you know, they were loving it, but they were kind of, you know, you could tell that they weren't surprised anymore. So I wanted to hit them with one last thing. So we had this foghorn because it was the night of one of the basketball matches. And I decided to try and do something a little bit different, you know, and use something using sound.
Wait, hold on a second.
Wait a minute.
Yo, bro. I swear to God, I'm praying to Dynamo. There's no way. He's fucking Dynamo God, man.
I got invited on Scott Mill's radio show, and I've been invited on quite a few radio shows, you know, over the last few years. And it's always quite difficult because, you know, how do you do magic on the radio? I'm not really a mind reader as such, you know, I use certain techniques.
Would you agree that it would be impossible for somebody to know before today that you would read that story out on air?
I have been quite good over years of making predictions. I can often tell what card someone's going to choose before they even choose it. You know, and I can tell what change people have in their pockets just by them jingling it. I decided to try something with Scott, which, you know, it was quite risky, but I think it's, you know, one of the coolest predictions I've ever made.
How did that happen? How did that happen?
Oh my god, he's drawn the man and
He's
everything.
actually drawn the man that there's a...
In the red, he's got a red top on in the picture and he's drawn it in a red.
Yeah.
Walking on water has been a myth, something that people have talked about in magic for years. I needed to do something to leave my legacy, you know, to put my stamp on, you know, on the UK and on the world of magic. I wanted to walk on water, but there's only one place that was really going to put me on the map, and it had to be the River Thames. You know, it's one of the most famous rivers in the world. It's also one of the most dangerous. You know, if you get taken under the water by the current, it can kill you.
Man walking on water.
I never really thought I'd be able to achieve it, but in 2011, whilst filming for Magician Impossible, I managed to achieve possibly the most amazing thing I've ever done in my life. So we've come to the end of the DVD extras. I want to say a big thank you for everyone who's got the DVD, everyone who watched the show when it was on TV, all of the Facebook fans and the Twitter followers and YouTube people who watch all the videos, subscribers, and literally anybody else who has supported me along the way. I couldn't be where I am without your help, and to be honest, without you, the viewer, the spectator, the people I meet in the street, without you guys, there really is no magic.